Welcome back to Motorhead Garage, presented by NHOU Protective Coatings. You know, you can check us out on social media, and we get a lot of notes there from fans who love this product. It's from Mobile Environmental Solutions. If you're looking for a clean room or a paint booth, just need extra space in your shop, they're the perfect place to go. A couple years ago, I had the chance to go down to their facility in Texas where they're made. Tell us what you do here at Mobile Environmental Solutions.
Mobile Environmental Solutions was designed to help people increase productivity and efficiency, whether it be the do-it-yourself painter, the person that's doing minor body repairs, whether it be the U.S. military that needs to do work outside in the Middle East. The uses are unlimited. It goes as far as car washes, details, ceramic coatings that needs that clean environment, window tint. I mean, the uses are truly unlimited. We build them as small as a 12 by 12. Those are the hobbyists, the guys doing airbrush, guys doing, home remodels, doing cabinetry work that you don't want to turn around and do a makeshift paint booth in somebody's house. You set this up outside the driveway and do everything right there. That way you don't have to worry about damaging anything, in transport. To build them big enough to put an Apache helicopter in, to do a semi, you name it.
And this is not just for somebody who's a hobbyist, but these are also used professionally, right?
Absolutely. I mean, predominantly a lot of our customers are using them on a daily basis, using them outdoors, using them indoors. They're made off of commercial grade quality.
What does that really mean for durability?
The vinyl's been treated to a product that has a fire resistance to it. It means that the panels are all replaceable. It means that it can take the beating of an inflatable that's going to be used every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and it's got longevity, not something that's a one-time use or use a couple times and you throw away.
But when I'm setting this up, that takes a long time, right? And then I've got to worry about setup time and tear down.
You'd be surprised. You turn around and you unroll it just like you would a mattress, turn around and plug it in, it's usually up in less than 2 or 3 minutes.
What are some of the things about your paint booths that set you apart from the other ones that are out there?
The biggest thing is our patent design that's a true cross-flow positive pressure, where it allows the air to continue, not just at the back of the booth, but it's bringing in filtered air through 2/3 of the booth to the end. And that's what really sets it apart from any other inflatable paint booth on the market.
Safety was really the name of the game for you,
Absolutely,
right?
And that's what it was set up, is to create a safe environment that wouldn't necessarily be available to everybody. Not everybody has the space to set up a permanent paint booth that they're not going to use every day. We know how real estate's expensive. You can imagine tying up 400 or 500 square feet in your shop. If you're not painting every day that shop's open, you're not making money off that real estate.
Now, who are some of the customers that you see using your paint booths?
A lot of guys doing used car reconditioning, body shops will use it for overflow. They don't want to turn around and spray a bumper or fender. They need that big permanent paint booth to be handling their bigger, higher revenue jobs. And they'll use these for their parks and their overflow and stuff like that.
You've got one of your specialty units here. Tell me about this one.
This is designed solely for spraying bed liners. And the nice thing about this is you can set up and take it down in just a few minutes. You turn around if you're a body shop and you want to add spray and bed liners to your portfolio, or we take them to dealerships. That way the dealership doesn't have the liability of the truck leaving the lot. You can spray high pressure, low pressure cartridges, and it only takes up a matter of a few square feet.
Now, you don't have any issues with overspray because this thing's kind of tucked away in there, right?
Correct. It turns around and it encapsulates the entire bed of the truck, and it actually has curtains inside there that are designed to not allow overspray to continue to stick to it, makes it for easier cleanup and so on.
Now, TJ actually uses this day in, day out. How has this from a Mobile Environmental Solutions changed what you do?
Well, it's taking the shuttling of trucks back and forth out of the equation. We do everything on site, take the liability off the table of moving vehicles off the lot. Customers love it.
How many vehicles can you do a day or a week using this?
Typically we do about 15 trucks a day. In a given month, we'd average about 150 trucks out of this unit, Monday through Friday. The booth we've used particularly has been in use for 4 years. It's been still going strong, and we're still producing strong numbers out of it.
So explain the process of putting in a bed liner and how much heat that generates.
The product we use is high temperature, high pressure, and by its own nature is pretty aggressive in texture, and the booth holds up well to it. The pre-cut curtains, kind of a consumable product, if you will, on the inside. We go through the front curtain probably bi-monthly, and the other curtains maybe every other month. Just the fact that they're already pre-cut makes maintenance not an issue. I mean, we could do it in the field in a matter of minutes as far as upkeep, but the slick surface allows for easy cleanup at the end of the day, so we package it back up just about the way it started.
How easy is it to get your consumables like that from Mobile Environmental Solutions?
I mean, it's instant. You need something, you get it within a day or two, and you know ahead of time what you're going to be using as your consumables.
Tom, how satisfying is it for you to see customers like this that really rely on the things you do?
I love when they call and say, hey, my booth paid for itself in a couple of weeks. My booth paid for itself in a month. That's what it's all about.
I tell you what, folks that have one of those paint booths tell me it has changed their lives and changed their business completely. You can get one at mobileenvironmentalsolutions.com and see what they have to offer. We'll be right back with more Motorhead Garage presented by NHOU Protective Coatings, so don't touch that dial. Do people still have dials?